Hey, I'm Tesla, and I'm going to show you what I plan to do with $1,828.33. I got paid 3 days ago now, and I've made some purchases since then, so that's the reason why it says overspent, but I am going to start in my sinking funds. First up is bills. After my next bill comes through, I want to make sure this stays at a steady $2,000, so I need to add $120.86. And I have it set on my YNAB toolkit to show me the balance after my upcoming transaction, so I know that is accurate. Next, I am saving up for my 2025 Roth IRA, and I need to add another $272.73. There is a van life show going on in Austin in late April. I am not positive that I'll be able to go, but I'm going to set aside $80 and then keep saving money throughout my next checks to pay for that April trip. Fun fact, I tried to sell plasma to pay for the trip, but apparently my veins are too small and not adequate, and they would get blown or something. So I was hoping for just a really quick cash idea. Did not work. Okay, I may add more to my sinking funds, but let's cover my overspent now. Oh, you know what else though? For my subscriptions, my YNAB came through. That was $105.02. So just to replenish this, I will assign that. Okay, now I can go to my overspent. I spent $14.40 on consumable, which is just like food, gloves, mosquito spray, stuff like that. I'll put $20 in case I need anything else. Durables, I made the exciting transition to go from a queen bed to a king bed. I originally got the queen, but realized it just wasn't big enough. I wanted something bigger for my room. And because Mattress Firm also sells used mattresses, I was able to get the king for no extra cost because I got it used. But getting the new mattress protector and comforter, that cost $102.67. I got a food box from Every Plate and Groceries, which was $152.69. I'm just going to put 200 flat in here. Dining out, I went out to eat with a friend and I covered them as well. So it was $19.25 for dining out and for presents. Junk food, 3 days in, I've spent a little over $30. I went to Whataburger one day, but then I tried to use my Domino's gift card at the store and it didn't go through. I ended up having to pay the whole thing. My mom keeps giving me her gift cards without telling me that they're already used or partially used. I think it was January, I went to Red Lobster, I tried to use a gift card and it only had $5 on it. So I need to start checking the balances before I go somewhere. Fuel gets 45. This is one of those weeks where I'm in office every day, so fees gets 25, which is just tolls. I already covered my home care, so the only thing is maintenance. I am moving forward with getting a bookcase built under my stairs, and it's coming from this fund. It's already been pretty expensive. It's already been $500, over $500. So if it costs any more in terms of materials and things, it'll come from this fund. Toiletries can have 12. Health can have 50. I am finally starting therapy, and supposedly my copay is $25. We'll see, because I think my health insurance is out to get me. But that's supposedly what it's supposed to be. So support gets 25. Let's move on to lifestyle expenses. Okay, in case I want to be generous, I'll assign $12 into presents. I know, $12, so generous. Entertainment, adventures will not happen until next month. I might as well just hide that category. Entertainment can have 25. Hobbies can have 25. Miscellaneous, I feel like I usually put 40 here. Let's see what I want to do. I might want some more durables. I'll assign 50, which is durables is anything for my house that, I'm not going to have to replace for a long time. Groceries, I might as well give myself a little bit more padding and make it even. Dining out can have another 15. Let's do 17. Junk food can have another 15. Everything else, I think, is really well covered. I think I'm being very generous with myself this second check. So let's assign the rest of this back into sinking funds. More exciting news. So I had budgeted about 2000, or 2000 was my goal for laser hair removal. I got quotes from about 4 different companies to do my underarms, my calves, and then some of my face. And just that alone costs 3,200. It costs a lot of money. Um, so I chose to do a 2-year payment plan for 0 interest. I might pay it off earlier in the year since I already had some of it saved. And it's saying I need to assign 116.55. Let's just put 300. And furniture, I had bought a new bed frame, a king size bed frame to match my king mattress. That cost like $400, which is a lot, but the one I wanted was like $3,000. So, um, I definitely was not going to spend that much on a bed frame. I settled basically, but I do need to replenish this fund a little bit if I want to keep buying stuff. Although I should probably put this back into maintenance, huh? That's probably more important. So I'll put 189.69. And that brings me close enough back to my 5,100. That should be everything I need for the next 2 weeks. And I will talk to y'all in April or whenever I get my yearly goals together. Every time I think I've gotten my yearly goals together, I realize I just want to spend more. So, so I don't really know how to plan for that. Well, that's not true. I do know how to plan. I just don't want to face the numbers just yet. But hopefully by the end of the month, I can have like a real concrete plan to abide by. Because I think this will be a year where I've spent more than I ever have. But I also think it's the potential for me to make more than I ever have. More on that later. But until then, I will talk to you later. Bye.